Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I've been doing a little experiment behind the scenes, building up to this video. And if you know my channel, you know I love to do experiments from time to time. You see, we have had record-breaking scores having to be put up from the Level Up event to Event Quest completion to arena wins to get the top 10% in that oh so juicy top 10% reward. But for those of you who care, I was told for the last several days, going back to this weekend when it randomly unannounced hit and all of a sudden the rewards were buffed and we had back-to-back level up events. Prof, if you think the level up score is crazy, if you think arena wins or event quest completion is crazy, just wait until hero use comes out, because that's the place that everybody tries to get a high score because it's so easy to get points. And I do agree, it's the easiest of the 22-hour events. I think if they ran hero use back-to-back, everybody would be thrilled. With that being said, normally I get the top 10% with about 1.2 to 1.5 million, but I went for over 2 million points. And my exact score was 2,250,450. Now this would probably get me, depending on what arena it is, and it's a little bit different given that we still have technically the new featured champion, which could skew. But this would get me top 500, maybe even top 300. So first off, if you want to know what exact place you finished, you want to go to the rewards and look at it this way. I learned that from you all over the years when it comes to looking at arena rewards. I placed 637, by far the worst placement I've ever had for 2.2 million. But the good news is, this appears to be, indeed, the top 10%. And when we go into hero use officially, we see that it was a top 10%, and that means I got my goal. And I was prepared for it not to happen, but I was feeling fairly confident because I just imagined there were not going to be that many people who were willing to put up that ridiculous of a score, because it is for sure crazy. Now, keep in mind that even though you've got the 6-star 6 stone and the 100 5-star relic crystal shards that usually steal the show, I think even more than even the 5% tier 5 class catalyst forever crystal, which ain't bad either. But I think it's all about this. The 2 tier 4 class catalyst selectors, because this also takes into account who I'm going to rank up next as a 6-star, and I will do that probably live on the channel tonight. First time that we have not had a major poll night in the community on my channel in the past 7 days. Besides, I guess, technically Sunday night when I did incursions with Katie Candy. And it's exciting to know that that's the case, because I still have a headache from the final poll. So much work. But hopefully somebody enjoyed it out there, got something out of it. We were going to open the final crystal. Oh, I should pop that real quick too. I got this out of the, finally doing the first variant. It is harder in some ways than other variants, but it's still not that hard given how big our rosters are now. And there's the 2% tier 5 class catalyst crystals, but these are the 2 5%ers, which will give us, oh, interesting, 4,500 tier 5 skill catalyst fragments. All right. Well, there you have it. You know, I still think that hopefully as time goes on, this will be less stressful and less new. But we do have our 3rd level up event in the span of a very small amount of time, right? And really the span of just the blink of an eye. So, I don't know what's going to happen when it comes to the future of scores, but you would like to think they would drop. The 6-star generic 6 stone is still very tempting. The relic crystal shards are what some of you have told me you're after, which is amazing to me, but I also get that the ability to summon the relic is not as important to people as the advanced ability that you bind the champion with. And I think the more I learn that, the more I can at least respect one of the purposes of it. I don't care about, I guess, what some people do, which is the prestige aspect of it. But if you are in the prestige wars, then you have a whole new war to compete with, and that is certainly newsworthy. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, YouTube. I'm happy to show at least the top 10% score on my account here.